Yeah, now I'm using it.
Here's the servo positioning system for the edger. We got the big numbers here that tell you what position you're in, that match the scale. Up here are your different sets that you can set individually on the setup screen there. This is just some status for the servo motor, if it's ready, if it's moving, when it reaches target, and if there's alarm. If you see an alarm, you'll want to go to the servo reset screen and just hit the reset button on it. But to give you an idea, we have position 1 set at 3. If you hit the 1 button, it goes right there, and the numbers will actually turn green whenever it's in position and ready for another board. So position 2 is at 6.5. We have it set to always position when it's moving inward. So if you make a set where it has to go outwards, it'll go past it a 1/2 inch and then come back in. That way that keeps the chain cinched up, so it'll always be hitting the same position. And to set the speed for the sets is already going full speed, and I have it set, you can't adjust that. But if you want to jog in and out, we have buttons on the thing for in and out jog, and you can set those speeds on this set and speed screen. So what you do is just hit the number, and then you can type in 1 to 100% for speed. Hit enter, and then it'll go forward 75% speed. If you want to go real slow to be able to make it stop on a number good, reverse, we got 10%. Hit reverse button. I just hold it in. So it moves about that speed. If the encoder only is working and remembers it while the power is on. If the power is off to this box and you manually turn the wheel, it's not going to count the pulses it moved. So if that happens, you want to match up the screen with the dial. You'll go to this calibrate screen. And in here, let's say it got off and it really is at 18. You go in here, type the correct number, hit enter, and hit execute, and it changes its position to what it is. Other than that, the other screen is the servo reset. If you see servo alarm light on, I think a little message will come up here that says reset servo. You'll hit this, and it'll come here, and all you do is just hit this red button, and it sends a signal inside to the servo drive to reset it. So when you're operating, this is the pendant will be hanging out towards the end, and what we have is jog in, jog out, and your 8 different preset buttons. So you hit them, it'll go. If this thing acts up in a pinch, you can use the buttons on here to do the same thing as what the buttons on the pendant do.